Folks, old Danny's had a rough morning, but at least I've had turkeys. I got set up looking the other way. I got my decoys right out here behind me. Thought I saw another one. It was just getting light. I heard a couple of turkeys gobble. Probably still on the roost. So I got set up, and something's wrong with my chair. It was like it was in the full lounge position. I can't sit like that very well. I can't maneuver like that. So I have to fix that when I get home, figure out what's wrong with it. I think I bent something. So I got set up, took my hat and I done a fly down a couple of times, scratched around, called real lightly a couple of times. Next thing I know, I hadn't been there 15 minutes, and I see a bird coming in front of me, and it's a hen. And there was another hen right behind her. And then there was a jake. And they come up there and they looked at the decoy set up. And they turned to walk by it. And they just over the edge of the hill right there. I could barely see their heads as they went by. So I set my gun down. And just about the time I set the gun down, I seen that Tom step in there. And he blew up. Full strut. Looked like a good bird. But he didn't come into the decoys no closer. He was about 10 yards from them. I guess he figured he had his with him. And he veered around me. I did my best to get a shot on him. He definitely in range. About 40 yards. It was the most. I just couldn't get on him without him knowing I was there. So turkeys were gobbling real good back here behind me, the way I'm facing now. A couple of hens were yelping back here behind me. And then lo and behold, a hen come walking right up through here, right where I'm sitting. She walked within 5 or 6 feet of me, and then she saw me. And so she went to putting. That ain't never good. She flew up and landed right there in front of me, and then turned around and walked on off, just steady putting. She finally shut up. And then they were still gobbling behind me. And I heard something that sounded like a fight. And I eased up. I tried to get it on the camera with the scope, but there was too much in the way. I don't think I got any of it, but there was 2 birds over there fighting, jumping up and hitting each other. I don't know if it was 2 jakes or if it was 2 toms. I don't know. And they just vanished. Pretty sure they didn't see me or hear me. I was standing over here behind a couple of trees. But everything just went silent. No gobbling. No hens yelping. Nothing. So I decided I had to change my setup. I needed to face this way. Since that's where I was hearing and seeing all the birds. I did hear a couple other birds gobble back that way, but they shut up too. So I think what I'm going to do is get up and go get my decoys. Just get them down here out of sight. Because the last thing I need is to have to try to turn around and get in position on a bird. I won't be able to do that. Not the way I'm set up. I keep telling my buddy that this little chair I bought is the best money I ever spent on turkey hunting. But it sure screwed me today. If I'd have been sitting in a comfortable position with my gun up on my knee like I should have been, I could have killed that Tom. He had a good long beard on him. So, while I seem to be in a lull, I'm going to ease over here and get these decoys. It's just getting light. I heard a couple of gobbles, a couple of turkeys gobble. Probably still on the roost. So I got set up. Oh boy, I was in a bind there trying to get on that bird. He was right in front of me. So anyway, I had to change my setup because birds come into me, skirted around me. I couldn't get a shot at the Longbeard, and so they got gone. I could see birds back here moving around. They were gobbling back here behind me. And I had an issue with my chair. Just could not get it where I could sit comfortable. So I turned around, get this way so the sun isn't blinding the camera. So I sat there, I called a couple of times, nothing happened. It got kind of quiet. I said, well, I'm gonna call one more time. And I called kind of loud and aggressive. And lo and behold, I ain't no more stopped calling. And I look, and this guy come charging from right around here. Come up in here, stopped, went into full strut. And he finally, I was scared he was gonna pick me out of there because I was looking. I was sitting, right there's where I was sitting. See if we can get in there and see. I got the sun right in my face, so it's hard for me to tell. Right there. I think that's it. I think that's my, yeah, right there's my backpack and everything laying there. So that's right where I was at, right at the base of that tree. I was scared he was gonna pick me out, and there was a limb right there that was between me and him, right in the way of his head. So anyway, there was something right in the way, but he finally got where I could see him. I'm pretty sure he was still in full strut when I shot him. This is a bigger bird than I killed the other day. But he's a nice one. He's a nice tom. I mean, he's got a rope for a beard now. He's got a nice beard on him. Actually, he's a triple beard. Yep, sure is, a triple beard. Spurs are probably, that one might be 1.25 inches. 1.125 inches, 1.25 inches. Let's see if I can show you these. Beards right here. Yeah, he's got, it's kind of hard to do, but yeah, you can see. If I could keep the feathers out of the way, you could see. There's two separate beards right there. So yeah, these are small ones, but as you can see, he's got 2-3 separate beards. That's a nice rope of a beard right there. That's a big one. Nice one. So it's been about 10 minutes, about 15, about 8:15 when I shot him. So I had my mind made up I was going to stay right there. And I'm liable to have stayed all day. I kind of had my mind made up to that, but he come in mighty quick. He got a full fan on him. Nice bird. Really nice looking bird. You just never know. I mean, I've hunted almost all but one day this week on this property, and they've just been silent. And this morning they gobbled a little bit, and then they went silent again. And this bird didn't make a sound coming in. He never gobbled or anything. I just happened to look and here he come. Well, when I walked over here, he kind of scooted along the ground from right over there where I shot him to right here. And as I walked over here to come to him, in case I was going to have to take another shot, but he couldn't pick his head up. That head tore up. But as I was coming over here to him, there was another one fired up. I spotted that bright red head right out there. Another big tom. Another longbeard right out there. Probably the two that I saw a couple of days ago when I was walking out of here. They were in my buddy's yard over there. And I had a perfect shot at one of them, either one of them. But I wouldn't take it because I would have been shooting over towards somebody's house. So anyway, once again, I thank the good Lord for blessing me with another beautiful turkey and for a place to hunt. Thank you, Russell Bomer. Thank you to Russell's family and for allowing me to come in here and hunt. So my turkey season is over. Well, not necessarily. I may still go with my friend. So maybe we can capture his little girl killing her first one on camera. I would love to do that. If nothing else, I'd just like to be there with her when it happens. But so anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching the videos. I hope you find them entertaining. I hope that if you do, I hope it's not too much trouble. Reach down there and click that like button. Just hit that like button for me. It helps more than anything. And if you're not subscribed, how about subscribe to the channel? And stay tuned, because I hope to keep bringing you some more stuff. I'll be getting tree stands and stuff ready for deer season here before long. That'll be the next thing. Maybe planting a couple food plots. I'm not sure. Not sure whether I'm going to do that or not. They've cut timber in here and they may be cutting more. So things are just kind of fluid right now. I have to play along with things as they come. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching the video, and until you see me in the next one, there you go. I knew he was a heavy bird. Check him again just to be sure.